Hello everyone, my name is Spring Fredbear. And before I start this video, I'm really sorry that this video is late, but you know, Christmas and all that. Oh yeah, also PTSD caused by horrific experiences on the website Omegle. I don't want to talk about that. But anyway, a few weeks ago, Bendy released a new trailer, and I have a few interesting theories about it, so that's why I'm making a 2.5 week late video on it.
I remember my first day down here. I know, it's scary. Keep moving, and stay close to the shadows. Above everything else, stay away from the ink demon. He kills anything that moves.
So we start zooming down a hallway. There are signs above reading Animation Alley, Elevator, and Employee Lock. Then a thick Bendy cutout along with one of those electric locked doors we saw in the first trailer that Audrey had to use her fancy schmancy gent pipe to unlock. Allison Pendle is presumably talking to Audrey, the tone of her voice giving us the impression that she is mentoring Audrey, trying to calm her down. After appearing in the studio, most likely very confused and scared, Audrey is staring at her own reflection in the mirror. She seems shocked by her appearance, like she's still recovering from the fact that she's slowly turning to ink. In the next shot, she's fighting a horde of lost ones. There are signs pointing to an employee lounge and the animation department again. Now this brings me to my next point. Where in the studio does this take place? The animation department sign would lead you to believe that this is Chapter 1. But the area doesn't look like anything we've seen in Chapter 1. So where is this? Well, back in Chapter 5, Allison Pendle wrote down a list of floors on the walls. Floors we've never seen. And since these are the only known unexplored places in all of Bendy and the Ink Machine, and since the only person we know of to have explored these floors is Allison Pendle, it would make sense for Audrey to find her here, and for the game to center around floors 4, P, X, 6, 32, and B. On another note, the image of Allison's writings on the wall is stuffed full of secrets. Heck, I could probably make an entire video theorizing about it. In fact, if you want to see that at some point, you should tell me in the comments. Anyway, the Lost Ones seem to be crying out with sadness and fear. I don't think they're attacking us because they're inherently hostile. I think they are attacking because they're scared of Audrey and her mysterious power. In the second Lost Ones battle shot, we can see more signs. The first one most likely referring to the previously mentioned employee lounge, and the second one seeming to advertise a daily buffet. If meals are served at the studio, could Joey potentially be keeping his employees there for days on end so he can continue working them? I don't know, it's a little far-fetched, but you have to admit it's a little weird for food to be served at a workplace, as most workplaces that do serve food, like Google and Facebook, do this with the intent to keep their workers there for extra long hours. Okay, so now we move on to Allison Pendle, and her model looks amazing. She looks so much more realistic and battle-hardened than in Chapter 5. So now this game is, surprise, surprise, delayed until 2020. And all of you people who are angry about this, for crying out loud, Kindly Beast lost 75% of their employees. You can't expect the same level of work from a 65-person company that you can from a 15-person company. I have a whole video about how this happened, links in the description. So now it says, because we're putting our heart into creating this game for our fans. Okay guys, you're just rubbing it in a little bit now. So now, Alice tells us to stay away from the ink demon because it, quote, kills everything that moves. I think this line signifies how ruthless and soulless he is. A cold, heartless killer. He didn't rip apart the projectionist because he was trying to help us. He did it because he just kills everything and he has no soul. Okay, so in the next scene, Audrey is holding an Inky heart, and in the shot after that we see a massive bloated searcher. Now prepare for the most far-fetched Bendy theory you've ever heard. Alright, so notice how the bloated searcher has a very similar build and overall appearance to Brute Boris. They're both quite chonky and have random objects stuck in their bodies. And if you remember, Alice Angel created Brute Boris, so maybe she created this monstrosity too. Right before we see the bloated searcher, we can see Audrey holding an Inky heart. This could possibly imply that it's his heart, and there's only one character in all of Bendy who uses these hearts to give life to her creations, Alice Angel. She could have possibly instructed Audrey to collect the Inky hearts the same way Henry did, then Audrey, not knowing Alice Angel's true intentions, gives the hearts to her, then Alice unleashes her creation. Alright, so now let's talk about Audrey's mysterious power. This image posted on the Bendy Twitter page reveals a spiral shape on Audrey's Inky hand. It seems to have the capabilities to vaporize enemies, but at a cost. Every time she does this, she becomes more covered with ink. Is that the first image showcasing Audrey is captioned, "Return to the studio with new eyes." And in every image we've seen of her, her eyes are always glowing and bleeding ink. The yellow glow normally signifies power from the ink. But where is she getting this power from? Why did the ink choose her? Well, there wasn't that much to go off of in this trailer. The main point was to tell us the new release date, with some gameplay sprinkled in to keep us interested. So again, sorry this video was so late, but hey, last video of 2019, so Happy New Year, guys. And I just wanted to thank all you guys for the support. We've doubled our channel this year, and you guys have left so many nice comments on my videos. I hope 2020 will be even better. I think they'll probably release Bendy and the Dark Revival around the 3-year anniversary of Bendy, February 10th. But until then, all we can do is make theories and wait.